Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at a couple different things. So the new version of Snowrunner dropped, or the new season dropped. Farms have been added in. We now have tractors, Russian tractors nonetheless, and a new Hercules Scout by Rezvani or something like that. We're going to take a look at both of those things tonight. I'm going to use the Scout to unlock the first map. I'm interested to see how these maps are. I've heard rumors that they're a little bit more road-friendly, and we're going to be doing some farming here. So let's go ahead and go to the garage, and we'll unlock the Bernoulli or whatever it's called, the Hercules. And we probably will jump series. I would imagine we're going to probably leave Wisconsin for a little bit and head over here because this is the latest and greatest. So we'll do, some work on these maps. Oh, that step looks awesome. Oh, that looks so cool. I love old trucks like that. That looks pretty sweet, too. They got the Taiga. Once again, these are all real-world trucks, but they've changed the names because they haven't gotten the licensing from Russia, which I don't know how you get the licensing from Russia for trucks that don't. I mean, they're not. They were government-built. They weren't built by, like, a brand. This is not available in Eurasia. What? All right, freaking hold on. I have to go over. I thought we moved. All right, so this is $3.99 in the shop. It gives you one truck. So far, it's one of the cheaper DLCs, but we'll find out if it's worth it. That's a tough one because are any of these worth it? I like the different mod. I've been very happy with the mod trucks, I got to be honest. But I also like, even when I'm broke, I don't mind spending a couple dollars to get a cool truck. So these, to me, it's like if it's $3 or $4. I'm used to a lot of the other games like Flight Sim where there's an airplane I want and it comes out at $39.99. So, or World of Tanks, they're like, hey, we got a new tank, $59. Okay, well, I can't get that. But for $3.99, I can skip getting some fries at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like, it's so cheap. And I know people complain about it, but it's like they're so cheap. We'll put the big engine in it. What do we got for gearboxes? We got a Snowrunner already available. That's cool. Didn't cost a cent there. Raised shocks, of course. Why would I go with the crappy ones? And we can get, looks like 39s are the big ones. What kind of mud tires do we have? Oh, they put the Chevy wheels on them. Why? That makes me mad. Okay, well, I'm just going to put, let's see. This actually has, okay, so good, excellent. These have Rezvani tires. We'll stick with those for the review. It's a 6x6, which is interesting. Advanced Scout, right? Or Autonomous Scout is what we want. Isn't it nice having millions of dollars? I got $2 million. I'll have spent some of it. So my goal tonight is to check out some of the, kind of just see the maps. I don't know that we'll unlock all of the stuff. I may do that on stream, and then I'll post the replay of that so you guys can see it. That's pretty cool. So we got a safety cage. Can we do the roof rack and the safety cage? We can. Oh, wow. This carries a lot of stuff. Look at all that. It's kind of like the Ford. And trunk repair supplies. I bet you, so this, now does this have a trailer, though? It does not look like it has a trailer hitch. We're carrying 150, 150, and 150. So we got 450, 450 in repair parts. And we have 160 plus 60 is 220, 320, 320 fuel. Carries quite a bit, doesn't it? That's nice. We can change the bumpers. Why not? The rear fenders. Stock wheel fenders, 1,000. What's there before? Oh, nothing. Okay, so then we have these fenders. If you look above the wheels, you get that wide fender going on there. Stock axle. Ooh, there's a stock bumper. That's pretty cool looking. All right, and then miscellaneous. What do we got here? Side thresholds. Yeah, we can put. If you have those fenders, I would put the side thresholds on because they look good together. And you got the Resvani rims. Very ugly color. They don't change, I don't think, yet. This is a weird truck. This is really bizarre looking. I like that paint scheme. I like all the schemes. I like orange and blue. That's some of my. It's very surfy looking. So I don't know anything about Rezvani. I'm not familiar with their Rezvani or whatever. I'm not familiar with their brand. It must be some kind of off. Ooh, that's really cool. All right, so let's head over to Eurasia and see what we see. So from the start, we have the glades, we have garages, and it looks like we have a map named Crossroads, the Institute, Harvest Corp, and Heartland. So we got 4 maps. I'm wondering how much farming we're actually going to do. It'd be kind of cool if it turned into like Farming Simulator. But maybe. This is going to be, okay, so we've always talked about, hang on, let me get there. We've always talked about how great it would be if we could combine Spin Tires / Mudrunner / Snowrunner with Farm Sim for realistic terrain deformation. Now, it would mean that the maps are probably smaller than they are in Farm Sim. And probably every time you come back to the map, it would be reset. We're going to deploy, what I got here? I think I have a fuel truck in here somewhere. There we go. We're going to deploy that too, just in case we need it. And let's go ahead and leave garage with this one. Yep. Oh, it's the middle of the night. We're going to turn daytime on. So this might be, if this does actually pan out the way that I'm thinking it might pan out, we might actually have a situation where we have Farm Sim in Snowrunner, and if it goes well, maybe they'll make a farming simulator. This company, I would be excited because they're big enough that they could financially. I don't want to see them necessarily take on giants, but it would be interesting to. That's the horn. It would be interesting to see somebody that could actually financially maybe keep up with giants. And make a game that could be a really good farming game. Because the physics are so good in this game compared to Farm Sim. All right, hang on one sec. All right, I've changed it to morning. And let's go ahead and just see what this looks like. I don't know, I keep beeping the horn. Hold on a second, folks. So the first thing you're going to notice about this truck is that the diff lock is always on. I got a new controller, and I haven't really played Snowrunner too much since then, so I'm clicking the wrong button. There's a road here, but it turns to mush pretty quick. Look at these crops. That's cool, sunflowers. And I'm just going to run in low here. Dang it. Sorry. So right away you can see we're getting a little stuck. I don't have all-wheel drive on, but we're not burning much gas. I've got the big engine in here too, and we're only burning 1.4 liters per minute. That's not bad. And if we turn the all-wheel drive on, that doubles that. So we're back up to normal Scout usage, really. But the roads are kind of bad. So people were hoping that these roads would be better. I like the Scout. However, with all the stuff on it, it's definitely top heavy, so you're going to have to be careful. There's definitely no trailer hitch on this Scout, so I don't think you're going to be able to pull trailers. We will test that out towards the end of the video, or if we find a trailer along the road here, we'll see if we can pick it up. It definitely seems to sink in more than the Ford F-750. Which is kind of what I'd put this kind of somewhere between the Apache and the 750, it looks like. The lights aren't very bright either. I noticed that when we turned them on compared to the other trucks. Now, sometimes some of the lights on these trucks are too bright, like everything just gets lit up like it's on fire. There's a grain mill back there. Let's check that out. Windmills over here. But these roads are pretty bad. Like I don't think you're going to be. People were talking about, hey, maybe this would be a good map for the new Western Stars. I'm not thinking maybe that's not the case. Now we might find an all-wheel drive for the new Western Star trucks on these maps because I know they talked about that too. I did it again. Let me hop in the cabin and see what that looks like. Pretty modern looking interior. Oh, but look here. Now we got a road. Okay, so let's take a look on the map. And it might be that there's, yeah, that's really cool. Hopefully there's roads that go. Why do I want this? Because it'd be fun if we have to do grain deliveries and stuff. This would be the fun way to do it. Like, you could have a road truck. These are really nice roads, actually. These might be the nicest roads I've ever seen in Snowrunner. Whoa! Can't the mud tires. Take it easy there, Gucci's. We're going to take a left here. We'll start unlocking the map. I really like these maps, though. They're pretty. I like the fact that the mountains are kind of in the distance, but we have like a less hilly area. I'm not sure what country this is supposed to be. I heard rumors that it was going to be Japan. I don't think this is Japan. This is definitely Russian looking. There's our grain facility over there. This must be the wind farm. Yeah, so this is sloppy. Yeah, so the truck, yeah, not bad. I don't know. I mean, I'll let you guys decide. I know people don't like paying for stuff. I like it, though. But it is, like I said, it's a little top-heavy with all the stuff on it. I think it'd get better without all that. But this is designed for these kind of conditions, for sure. So there's that. And we're going to head down now to the tower, which is right over here. Wow, these bad roads. This is really mucky. But the truck doesn't seem to be getting stuck at all. Once again, we have the stock all-terrain tires on, or off-road tires. These are not the mud tires. These are their road tires. So, if you're going to get into the game and you're looking for a scout that's really good at the beginning of the game, this comes pretty well equipped. I would imagine a lot of the upgrades are locked, but you'll have decent tires and all-wheel drive, it looks like, already built in. I didn't have to buy the all-wheel drive, so this truck will be pretty capable right out of the gate. Don't know how I missed the road, but we're going to just go up and over the hump here. But once again, I would watch. If you're just taking this out, I would maybe get the stuff that's in the trunk and leave all the extra stuff off if you want the truck to be a little bit lighter and not sink in so much and not be so top heavy. And that's true of any of these scouts. You know, it's like certain scouts, they just don't carry equipment well. The Ford F-750 to me is still the most capable scout in the game. You know, it comes at a little bit of a price, and it has to be upgraded all the way for it to be usable. Oh, wow, look at all that. This is a pretty map. Let's drive across the fields and see what happens. Do we get yelled at? It does kill the crops. I don't know if that affects us at all or if you come back in and it reloads, because most of the terrain in the game does not get remembered. But we just killed off like $1,000. And what is that? Is that wheat? Soybean? I don't know. I wanted to I wanted to visit the packing facility, see what that looks like. Whatever this thing is. I think this is maybe a farmer's exchange type thing. I don't know. I think we're going to go up there to get over to it. So it looks like there's more regular roads up there. Oh, there's an MTZ. That's caution, my copa. Yeah, somewhere on this map we have hidden tractors, and there's going to be parts that we can get. I'm trying to see if this. There looks like there's a tractor back there. Let's go. Let's take a risk. Let's take a chance. Take a chance. Oops. Shall I take another chance on love? Oops. And it's getting really muddy here. Oh boy. Well, I guess this is a good test of the Scout, isn't it? It doesn't get much worse than this. Once again, I've got the big V8 in here. And in low gear, it pulls right through. That's cool. That's good to know, because that's a lot of the Scouts that you can buy get bogged down and stuff like this, especially with the stock tires. The Apache doesn't. The Apache is really good. I'm trying to think of other Scouts that you buy. I think that might be the only one. The Jeeps, when they're upgraded, don't get stuck too badly, but they can still get stuck. The Land Rovers get stuck in all the mud. But the Apache doesn't, so this would be maybe on par with the Apache. And the fact that it doesn't have a tow hitch on the back makes me think Apache also. Yeah, I think we're about to find one of the vehicles that we get to use. That's a up ahead there. That's looking a lot like a who makes those? It's not Camas. We have had them for years in Farm Sim. Kirovitz. I don't think the MTZ is one of the vehicles that we get. That would be cool if they gave us an MTZ tractor, though. Those are, I mean, occasionally you even see them here in the U.S. They're so prolific. I've seen MTZ tractors at U.S. farms before. It's like, whoa, somebody imported that from Russia. Like, why would you import a tractor from Russia? But people do. You can see here, this takes a long time to get through, guys. I apologize, but it'll be worth it. And, you know, we're seeing this, the Scout's capabilities. This is really close to as bad as it'll get for the Scout. So this isn't, it's doing really well, honestly. Yep, there it is. And is there a mission tied to this, or it doesn't look like there's anything tied to it. It looks like it's just out there for us to take. Can we grab this thing? It's all beat up. That's a heavy tractor to pull. It's so cool. Vintage Kirovitz. Now, for those of you that played spin tires also, the Kirovitz has been in both spin tires. I think it was also in Mud Runner. It was always weak, though, because it would get, the water kills it. So if you if you got into water with it, it would have trouble. Does this one flex? Yeah, the chassis flexes. They don't get a lot of attachments, but that's a cool, it's cool. So I've totally gotten sidetracked, and we are now even further away from that factory than I wanted to be. But that's okay, because we just found a cool tractor. We can actually probably just reset this to the garage, but I'm going to at least make the effort of pulling it out to the main road, and I'll figure out what I want to do later in story mode when we're actually continuing the missions on this map. I think, like I said, we may move from Wisconsin to this map ASAP because this is the newest content, and I want to maybe host that on my channel, and then we'll go back to Wisconsin and finish up. The frustrating thing with all of this is that, like, with this game, as I play the game and we work really hard to get through the maps, I'm watching my percentages go down. I was 30% finished with the game. Now I'm like 26% finished because they keep adding stuff, which is, oh, that's the garage. Okay. It's not a bad thing, but dang. All right. So my one complaint with this vehicle is it does get through a lot of gas. It is. We've already used almost half a tank doing limited exploration. I think this is where I was looking before. Yeah, that's where we were looking. So let's see, is there an entryway to this? Yeah, that is a grain silo. Look, there's the silos there. Oh, yeah, there's a main road. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to, even if we take a regular highway truck out, we're going to have to drag it to the main road. There's the main roads. What is that? Oh, a cedar. Multi-row planter. Okay. Oh! I whacked my twalk. All right, and then is this a trailer back here that we have, or is this just for looks? This looks like a working trailer. Nope, the hitch is broken off of it. If that's the latest car right there, back there. The Fiat 124, also known as the Lada. So we got a seeder for the tractor. So we got a tractor and we got a seeder. That's really cool. I can imagine there's going to be some missions surrounding that. And I think these get, like everything in this game, the gates are just falling over as I drive by. There's prison. That's where, what is that? Do people live in there? Oh, that's horrible. That's where the Russian worker bees live. Once again, I don't know if this is supposed to be Russia or what this is supposed to be, but I'm thinking it is. Well, they're calling it Eurasia, but. All right, so we're going to pause for just a second to repair the truck and refuel it. And refuel, and we're going to go trunk. We're going to pull it from the roof. Wait, no, refuel. Right button, roof rack, small roof rack. Yeah, we'll do that first. There we go. So I'm excited to be on this map for the first time. This was pretty cool. The road doesn't go very far, does it? There's a train station here, and it goes over this and turns back to crap. There's obviously a farm back there. Where are we headed? The train tracks. Well, there's another trailer back there. It looks like we have some kind of flatbed trailer. Kind of look around and see what else we see. There's that. There's the flatbed. Oh. Is that a truck for us? It's all down the railroad tracks. I kind of am tempted to go see what that is. Let's do it. Now, these tracks are not in bad disrepair like the tracks we've seen in the past, so it'd be pretty cool if they actually put like running trains in here. Not that you run them, but that you'd see them go by and stuff like that. Sorry, I got an unhappy baby. Unhappy baby. We're going to have to drive on the tracks here in a minute. This is a land of discovery. So anyway, I like how much stuff this Scout can carry. It is a little top heavy, but as long as you know that going into it and you're careful, it seems like it's a really good Scout as far as its ability to cross terrain, and it's nice that it has the lock diffs, so you can just turn the all-wheel drive off unless you're in really bad terrain, which a lot of this map seems to be. So I thought it was funny that people were thinking this is going to be a road paradise. No. Yes, there are some segments of road in the map. It seems like some of them maybe not so great. There's the roads that I saw on the map. And I think we can get off the road here. What do we have down here? It looks like a 70,000 series and a tipper that we can't use. And this can pull that, so this is actually a really good, wow, see, so once again we have a truck that is just out here that we can recover. That can be ours. Hold on. Why are babies so fussy? Got a free trailer, all this free stuff out here in the wilderness. Unfortunately, it seems like the truck is pretty beat down. Once again, it's going to have to be recovered. So the question is, can I just jump into this truck? Because that's not... What? Okay, so I don't want to know. See, now it doesn't look like we can jump into any of these trucks, though. And so, like, the tractor that I found, maybe you have to, like, unlock a mission or something. Haven't gotten that far yet. But no, I can't jump in these trucks. I can pull them around like we did the other one, but there's no jumping. So, okay, so we're just going to leave that there for now. But curiosity killed the cat. I needed to see. Okay, and there is a road going back. That is a road, absolutely. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. So we'll play around with this truck for a couple more minutes, and then we'll call it a video. Like I said, Mike and I are going to stream, hopefully, during the day today. I know he's got something going on this evening, so we'll probably just do it during the day. And then I'll post that up, covering more of the maps. We'll try to scout and unlock, and we'll run the Rezvani a little bit more. Rezvani. But so far, it's a good scout. Like I said, it's not... Oh, wow. Damage. It's not the... That's what I get for running through cover, not being able to see what I'm doing. So far, it's not the greatest scout ever, but it's a good scout. It's strong. Before we end, though, I will reset back to the garage and try to pull a trailer with it. Like I said, I don't think this can have trailers. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't look like it's going to have trailers, but just want to see a little bit more of the map. See anything else out here? But it's exciting. I'm excited for this new series of maps, and hopefully they will prove to be cool. Not like too crazy difficult, and so far it doesn't seem like they're going to be. But we haven't seen all the maps either. Some of them, you know how they are. They sneak one in there, and you're like, oh, my gosh. We're going to give you nothing. You're going to do all this extra stuff, and come to find out we didn't give you enough equipment for it, so good luck. Here's a really bad crossing. This is good. And I put it in low, and lo and behold, no troubles at all. Back off the throttle a little bit. Yeah, she just powers through, so that's... I'm sure you'll find a bog somewhere where this truck will get stuck, but in the testing I've done with other scouts, they always get stuck in spots like this, and this one is just going right through, which is probably the strength of having, first of all, 6x6, but secondly, a very purpose-driven 6x6, whereas like the Apache is kind of kit-bashed to do this stuff, and the Ford is just so tall it gets through this stuff. This truck is a little bit more regular truckish, but it's got 6x6, and that gets it through. No problems whatsoever. Look at that. You just have to be patient when you're in the slog and in the bog. Controlling wheel spin is the trick to survival and getting through. And so if you're spinning your wheels and you're impatient, you're trying to rush through, you're going to get stuck. But if you go nice and slow and keep the wheels under control, you'll be fine. All right, so that was fun. There's an abandoned house or something here. My baby is wearing a porcupine outfit. My wife dresses her up like a baby doll.
Hedgehogs.
Aren't they the same thing?
No.
I thought, well, I guess hedgehogs don't throw their quills, right?
A hedgehog and a porcupine is totally not the same.
And hedgehogs are a lot smaller too, aren't they?
He said it was in his report.
Sonic the Porcupine. Gotta watch out for the trees. Okay, so let's head back to the garage. And I want to see if we can figure out, does this thing pull a trailer? Hold on. Where's the trailer store? Uh-oh.
It's not there.
Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll find a trailer store. I'll be back. All right, so last but not least, you can see here, this is not available for the Rezvani. There's no trailers. Not scout trailers, not regular trailers. So keep that in mind. It is, you know, some people will automatically discount this truck because, well, it doesn't have any trailers. And I don't necessarily disagree with that. I like the truck myself. I think it's a pretty cool looking truck. But, yeah, some people will not like the fact that it doesn't have any trailers available. And, you know, I usually don't pull trailers for scouts because it's a pain in the butt. They get stuck and stuff. This one, ironically, has probably enough power and grip to actually be able to pull a trailer. But they are not offering that. So there you have it, folks. Be sure to check in later on today. Twitch, we will be streaming the new maps along with we'll be using this truck some more. Yeah, is this worth it? Well, that's up to you. To me, I like it. I mean, I think it's a good starting game scout, so I would say yes because you're going to get
the only thing that you get with the DLC?
this truck. Yep.
And how much is the DLC?
The truck is $3.99. Hold on. So anyway, it may or may not be worth it to you. To me, I would buy it. I think it's a good deal, and it's, you know, $3, $4. But I think some people are not going to be happy about some of the things that.
Okay, this is just my perception.
And my wife just pointed out also another reason why people have problems with this DLCs like this, maybe even this DLC, is because it's not included with the season pass. There's every time they come out, but this has been their pattern. Every time they come out with a new season, they also release an extra truck that you can get along with it.
You pay for a season pass,
But yeah, if you've paid for a season pass,
included.
people don't necessarily, they're not super happy that it's not included. And I get that. So that makes sense too. But is it worth it from a dollar standpoint? Yes, I think so. That's a whole other issue. You don't. So as my wife has pointed out also, the other issue is that you have, you know, let's say like the Wolf Pack that was $4.99 or how much was it, Micah? $5.99?
The Wolf Pack?
Yeah.
The Wolf Pack was $5.99.
Yeah, and so for $5.99 you get 3 trucks, whereas here you only get 1 truck for $3.99. So once again, it's I don't know.
And also the Land Rover Pack, which is 2 trucks, was $5.99.
Right.
Okay, the Land Rover Pack was 2 trucks, was $5.99. So, however, what if you get 1 really capable truck? Because the Land Rover and the Lone Wolf Pack, they're okay or bad. But here with this pack, this is actually a really decent truck. So that's another thing you got to take into deep consideration. But yeah, is it worth it? I think yes. My wife says no. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Have a great night, and we will see you on stream, hopefully. And otherwise, we will see you on the next video. Bye.